Welcome to Sentence of the Day, and this week we're looking at comparing adjectives. So the learning intentions for this week is to write a well-structured sentence that contains the following things. Capital letters to begin the sentence, and also for proper nouns, which are the special names of people and places. We're also looking for end punctuation, either a full stop, question mark, or exclamation mark. And we're looking this week for a comparing adjective. In my next slide, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about comparing adjectives so that you can get a better understanding and use it in your sentence. So, I'll see you on the next slide. Okay, so if you look at the black writing, it lets you know that comparing adjectives are words that give additional information about a noun by comparing them. They can be used before or after a noun. Here are some examples of comparing adjectives. Clean, cleaner, cleanest. So the sentence we have devised is, Sarah has a clean bedroom, but Corey has the cleanest room. So you can see that the words clean and cleanest compare the bedrooms of Sarah and Corey. And Corey obviously has the cleanest one. Let's have a look at the next comparing adjectives. Fast, faster, fastest. Here is the sentence we have chosen. While Tom is a fast runner in class 3-4, Gary is the fastest. Again, you can see that the underlined words are the comparing adjectives, fast and fastest. While Tom is fast, it's clear that Gary is the fastest. Okay, so in the next slide, you're going to have a look at some sentences and identify the comparing adjectives. So the red instructions tell you to underline the comparing adjectives in the following sentence. Have a look at the first sentence. Tom is a good soccer player, but Gary is the best. In the next sentence, Sarah is a neat writer, but Tammy is the neatest. And finally, Dan is smart, but Jack is the smarter of the two. All right, pause the video now and work out which adjectives are the comparing adjectives. And I'll come back and help you by underlining the correct answers. Pause the video now. Okay, now that you've had a good look at the sentence, we're just going to use our red marker to underline the comparing adjectives. So, again, let's have a look at the first sentence. Tom is a good soccer player, but Gary is the best. Here are the comparing adjectives. The first one is good. But Gary is the best. So good and best are the comparing adjectives. Have a look at number 2. Sarah is a neat writer, but Tammy is the neatest. So very clearly, the comparing adjectives are neat and neatest. Let's have a look at the last sentence. Dan is smart, but Jack is the smarter of the two. So the comparing adjectives are smart and smarter. I hope you found that simple. Now, we'll go to the next slide where you are now going to do your sentence of the day and have a go at writing a sentence using comparing adjectives. Okay, now that you've worked out what comparing adjectives are, it's your turn to write your own sentence. So whenever you're writing a sentence, always remember to first think it in your mind or out loud. Say it out loud. Then write it, and very importantly, read it to make sure that it makes sense. And remember the learning intentions that we are looking for. We want you to make sure that you start each sentence with a capital, that you also have capital letters for proper nouns, the special names of people and places. Also make sure that you've got end punctuation, so a full stop, a exclamation mark, or an end sort of punctuation. So, also, the main focus is our comparing adjectives, so please make sure you have that. Alright, it's your turn, so good luck, and let's see how you go. Thanks everyone.